So I understand you just finished your through hike.
I
and,
did.
And you did a flip flop.
Yes.
Where did you start and when?
I started in Front Royal on April 14th and finished today on Springer Mountain on November 12th. I
Wow,
can't believe it's over.
That's awesome. Congratulations. So,
Thank you.
why did you decide to start in the middle of the trail?
I was initially planning on doing Georgia to Maine, and then I started to read articles about the flip-flop idea on the ATC website, and I became more and more enamored with the idea of a flip-flop. And I think the thing that sold me in the end was that I got to get 2 summits in this whole thing. I summited Katahdin at the end of August, and then I came back down to Front Royal, and I just summited Springer. So I summited twice.
Awesome.
Yes, it was great.
So, what do you think are some of the benefits of doing a flip flop? And then, are there any negatives that people might want to think about if they're contemplating doing this?
After talking to a lot of nobos and a lot of sobos, I think I was able to hit the weather almost perfectly, all the way in the north and pretty much all the way in the south. We hit the first major snowstorm in the Smokies, and that was pretty cold.
But when was that?
That was, oh dear, 3 weeks ago, probably.
So late October.
Late October, yeah. But besides that, I had very few bugs, very little rain compared to other people, very little mud in the north compared to other people. Trails were already cleared by the time I got there. Sobos talk about the 100-mile wilderness being just full of tree fall and windfall and just winter things in general. I didn't hit any of that. And then down south, people, I guess early Sobos were hitting the tree fall from the 2 hurricanes. But by the time we came through, everything had been cleared. But the big thing was the bugs. I hit very few bugs, which was very, very nice.
And are there any special tips that you might have for someone that might be thinking about it through hike, doing a flip flop? I mean, should they do it?
I'd say leaving in April is probably a good time, April or May. I took a month off, probably total, in the north. So they could leave as late as mid-May and still get the pretty much same experience that I got. I started the south in mid-September. That may be a little late because we did hit winter weather. It's been really cold the last couple of weeks. But if somebody was prepared for the cold, they could have some more clothes sent to them and maybe a warmer sleeping bag, something like that. But aside from that, the travel was fine.
Now, one thing, so you definitely avoided the crowds of northbound through hikers,
Yes.
but were you lonely?
No, because I was hitting nobos, or nobos were hitting me almost right away, so I was getting that socialization. And then I started about the same time that most flip-floppers started. And they were starting mid to end of April. So I was meeting up with flip-floppers all along. And when I think about my hiking companions, they were flip-floppers until I got down to the south, and then they were Sobos. And I ended up finishing with a flip-flopper and 2 Sobos.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Bangles.
You're welcome. This
Congratulations.
was a journey of a lifetime.